Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are talking about Frankie, our Aussie Doodle, and all of the things we've learned in the past, I don't know, like 6 months or so on getting her groomed. So if you want to know more about that, then just keep watching. Okay, so we got Frankie in February. It's now December, so we've had her quite a while. No, we didn't get her in February. Her birthday is in February. We got her at the end of the end of March when she was 8 weeks old. So anyways, we have had her for a while and she's gotten a few haircuts now. So I'm just gonna go over the basic things, and she's out. I'm just gonna go over some things that we've learned and mistakes we've made, etc. So your pet groomer is just like your hairstylist. You have to tell them exactly what you want. You have to kind of work with them too, just like your hairstylist. They know, they're the professional, they know what's best. So you kind of have to go with what you want and what they recommend and kind of work together and get at that happy medium that is best for the dog. So we wanted to, so first we took her right away. That's a big thing. Like, don't wait to take them. They need to get used to it. So as young as your puppy can go, make sure you get them in, just if it's just to check the place out. So start them early and then just be very specific in what you want and then work together to achieve what's best. So we went in a couple of times just saying, like, we don't want her too short. That's basically all we said. And she came out looking just like a standard poodle. Come here, come up here, come on, good girl, lay down here. So you have to be specific or they will look crazy. She looked like such a dork, and I'm like, well, it's partly our fault, I guess. So be specific, take pictures if you have to, and just respect the groomer too, because they know what's best for the type of hair. Like, hers is pretty wavy, some of it's actually kind of curly, so she gets matted really easily. So it's really important to brush every single day or keep it at a level that's not gonna get like tangled up super easy. So that's something we wanted to let her grow really long and like wavy for the winter, but it just got super puffy and so hard to brush through. So what we do now is they do not cut her hair on her head or her ears or her tail, and they trim her body down to the longest, which is a 1 inch. And even with that, you have to brush every single day, especially the ears, the top of the head. And I'll go over like the couple of tools that we use. I am pretty minimalistic about the things that we use with Frankie, so we don't have a lot of things, but we have 2 different brushes that we like to use. So this one is, I think, called the slicker brush. This is the Burt's Bee one, and I'll link everything down below, but this one is sharp, so you have to be super careful with both of these actually, but you could poke yourself, but also you could hurt her too if you're just brushing and brushing and brushing with this one. It's kind of wiry. So this is the one I use all over her body, and it gets the top layer, but it does not get down. So if your dog has longer hair and you're just brushing it with this and it looks good, it might not be. You have to check like under there, like go under all the layers. It could be matted, so you have to just keep a good eye on it. And you can feel, come here, lay down, good girl. So be very careful with this. I use it all over, and then this one is for more longer hair. I use this on her head and on her tail, but it really gets the mats out from underneath and helps me actually like find them. So this is for longer hair. Also be super careful. If you pull too hard with this, it will hurt them. It's like pulling their hair. So obviously just be super careful. Be specific. Take them in as early as you can. Brush every single day, and then also don't wait on taking them in. They need to go, she needs to go in at least once a month, because the ears, there's so much fuzziness going on in the ears that infection could start there. The sanitary trim where they trim like around her butt, that needs to be done, otherwise that starts getting gross. She's not a low maintenance dog when it comes to grooming by any means. So just know that when you're going in. It's not a huge deal either. It's not like an inconvenience. I don't ever feel like that, but it also just needs to be maintained, because it's one of those things, if you don't, she's gonna have to be shaved down to nothing because she'll get matted and tangled all up. Okay, so I hope you learned something. I hope this was helpful. Oh, I've gotten a couple of other questions recently about her, and I thought I would just mention them here in case you guys might have the same questions. But one of the questions I get pretty consistently is how did we stop her from biting and nipping, like the little puppy bites. And really, she wasn't that bad with it, and it really was only for like a month. So what we did was every time she would, and it was when she was playing most of the time, so when she would nip, like she was biting like one of her litter mates, we would just yelp like that, like ah, really loud, and she would like freak out and be like, whoa, what was that? And it kind of just stops her, and it's all about redirecting and then rewarding for good behavior. So when she didn't bite, we would reward her, treat, treat, treat. And then, yeah, so just yelp, as crazy as that might sound. And also towards the end of it, she was getting a little bit bigger. We would, when I was playing with her and she would do that, I would just ignore her for a couple of minutes, and she was not liking that either. So I think it's just one of those things where they just get over time. And like I said, it took probably a month for that. Potty training, on the other hand, took so much longer, but the nipping did go away pretty quick. So if you're having that problem with your puppy, just stay consistent with training and doing those things, and she'll or he will grow out of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions that I didn't mention or forgot to mention, let me know in the description or in the comments, and I will get back to you. And also, if you have any other just random Aussiedoodle questions, let me know, and I will film another video for you guys, maybe another frequently asked questions or something like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.